Now that I've had time to play with Steve's DNS benchmark, I'm just really impressed with it, and I want to state some conclusions. You've watched me run it against his standard name server list. I've also run it, as he recommends, against a customized name server list, and I just continue to be even more impressed. Returning back to that standard run, we've already looked at some of these tabs and at many of the results, but I want to continue examining a few of the things as we reach our conclusions. We've talked about this name servers tab with all the various options and creative ways of viewing that data. There's also an option to view the data in tabs or in tables. He calls it his tabular data tab, and from here we can see with greater detail the actual tested results on the performance of all of the DNS servers. The fastest one is sorted here to the top, and that happens to be mine, but I can sort down the list and see the actual performance of all of the name servers that he tested from his standard list. And then at the bottom there's an interpretation, kind of a general guide for how to read this stuff. I'll let you explore the tabular data at your leisure. It's not really necessary that you look at this because his other tabs give such a nice picture. But let's proceed on to the final tab, his conclusions tab. Here, Steve gives us the benefit of his experience and insight as he looks at our test results on the domain name servers that are available from our location and how they perform for us. I like what he's done here. I think this is common sense, easy to understand text and information about the domain name servers that are available for me. He gives main conclusions, and then there are various sections here talking about how reliable were our resolvers and commentary about how our particular setup is done. I don't think it's really necessary for me to go and read all of this text that's to you, that's really focused on me and my situation. But I do recommend that you take a look at his conclusions tab and read and follow his recommendations. He gives, again, good, common sense recommendations about how to configure and how to interpret the data that's here. And by following his recommendations, your system is probably going to start performing better, and you'll have much more confidence in the way your system is set up. My conclusion: this is the best way to evaluate DNS I've ever seen. It's far easier than doing things the old-fashioned way, and I highly recommend that my viewers get to know this and also get to know Steve Gibson and his amazing website and products. It's good stuff.
Welcome to all of our YouTube viewers. If you are using YouTube to watch these clips, it can be difficult to find the next one in the proper sequence. Please come visit us at AskMisterWizard.com, where we have the online technology magazine organized to make it really easy to find these in context, along with related text, images, and discussions.